Hello, happy Wednesday. Mentor's Corner. I'm your host, Terry Earthwind Nichols. Of course, you know that. You're seeing me live on Facebook right now, aren't you? Kind of a dreary day out here today, but you know what? I like it. This week we're talking about fear. We talked a little bit about people fear of spiders. I have a fear of spiders. I have a tough time picking up a spider. It's a learned response from somewhere. I've had a couple of spider bites in my life, so I have reverence for them, that's for sure. I try to face my fears. I told you on, hi Ben, I told you on Monday that I have a fear of heights, which is interesting because just 6.5 years ago, I was standing on the top of a 28-story building roof, my condo building, about to take one more step. I was done. And I wasn't afraid. I was very calm. I had felt that there's no reason to stick around. Well, a little voice in the back of my head said, don't do that. Turn around, I have something for you. Here I am 6.5 years later, no longer live in a condo, live in a beautiful little apartment. Coming to you outside of the offices of evolutionaryhealer.com. And I don't have a whole lot of fears anymore. Not too much bothers me. Not too many people bother me. So I work past that. I was fortunate enough to create a question and answer sequence we call repetitive behavior cellular regression, and further develop CR, that's what we call it, that's the initials for it, further develop CR into something pretty amazing. It's no counseling, no therapy, no medication changes. If you're taking meds, you keep taking your meds. No office visits. Just you and I sitting here. You and a practitioner. Maybe my German practitioner is helping somebody in Chicago. Or maybe my Japanese practitioner is helping somebody in Canada. Doesn't matter. Does matter that we have found that we drop the fear factor in emotions and ego and all of that stuff when we do some basic changes to the way we conduct the CR process. The session works where we are geographically separated and we're on Skype or Zoom or some of those, free advertising for them. But those are the platforms that we use almost all the time. We found that by having a person close their client's eyes and just be relaxed, more or less kind of what I'm doing right now, and keeping their eyes closed while they describe 3 memories, one at a time, using the 5 senses. Please describe for me what you smell or what you taste or what do you see in this memory, without telling me the history or the story or the confusion or this or that of it. And mostly because we remove the motion of the memory because we ask them to freeze frame it into a photograph. When you remove the motion, you remove the emotion. So we've been very successful with PTSD, complex PTSD, sexual traumas of all sorts. I work a lot with veterans right now, and we're working to expand into the military. And military sexual trauma by both males and females. It's more than you think it is. Well, the biggie, which started me on this trail, first and foremost in my mind, is suicide ideation. First, we fear life. We fear ourselves. We fear where we live. That's what we're talking about this week, right? Fear. That fear manifests and it won't shut off. We just keep talking about it. Anxiety attack after anxiety attack. Pretty soon you can't answer the phone. Can't answer the door. You won't even talk to your mom. You won't talk to anybody. The only way to end it is to end it. And then there's fear of that. So fear is pretty powerful in our society because we're taught at such an early age and reinforced so many times that fear must be a part of our lives. Well, it really doesn't. Now, I'm not telling you to walk through life fearing nothing, stepping out in front of a bus going 50 miles an hour. It's probably going to have a not good result. Fearing a snake on the ground without knowing if it's venomous or not is probably not a good idea to just reach down and find out. There's a difference between self-knowledge and self-confidence and respect for other things and other things that are going on around you. How do you do that when the stuff just keeps coming and coming? You got fear. It's just, man, you don't understand me. You're not inside here. Well, I don't have to be inside of you. I was inside of me. I know where it comes from. So we're talking about fear this week, and repetitive behavior cellular regression removes that, because that memory or that anxiety that keeps coming and coming and coming and coming and coming is driven by something way back in memory when you were a young child. We help you find that using an alternate way to drive back there, what we call an alternate neural pathway. Perhaps it's time for you to have a conversation with evolutionaryhealer.com. Go there, evolutionaryhealer.com. Google me, Terry Earthwind Nichols. You'll find everything that you want to know about me, Evolutionary Healer, the CR process. Don't take my word for it. Go out there on the internet and search me. I'm an open book. I'm here for you. We'll see you on Friday. And who knows what the universe will bring to us with fear. Have a good week.